Okay, Zoo. I understand that you're very reluctant to fight people, and I understand that you used to be a Lotus Assassin. But I need you to help me out here, my dude. Okay? We good? Don't mind the funny looking halo over my head. I think we're good. Anyway, what's cracking people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Jade. The last one. We made our way through the pirate fortress. Hey guys, how you doing? Nope, we're not gonna be friends. Okay, we're not gonna be friends. We made our way through the pirate fortress. We started making our way through the pirate fortress where we bumped into a lone warrior named Sky, who's here for personal reasons, specifically to kill Gal the Greater. By the way, we learned that Gal the Greater is here in the last episode too, so I get the distinct feeling that we're going to be in for a very interesting reunion with him once he finds out that we kind of killed his son. Anyway, what's in this chest? Trap sprung, 70 silver, worth it. There's a spirit font right here. I was like, really, guys, you're gonna hit me with a booby trap and give me a health restore right there. How much silver do we have actually? Not a bad amount of silver actually. We could probably afford the leaping tiger in the next little bit, but we're gonna hold off on that for a second. So here, we'll go to here and go up this way. Here.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time until I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish? I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the South Lim. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there person.
That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Jia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
Jia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
No! Young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart, Lim. Damn you!
I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one is to disturb me. No one!
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. You may have your workshop back, Mad One. I suspect Gao will be preoccupied for some time, so I'm in charge now. I suggest you finish your dragonfly today.
Interruptions? Who designed that dragonfly? To build something to make his sandals explode.
I see Bioware is still doing holdovers from their time on Knights of the Republic, because wow, Inquisitor Lim looks and acts just like a Sith Lord from the Knights of the Old Republic title. But hey, you know, can't blame him for trying on something new. But yeah, so Gal the Greater just found out we murdered his son. Oh dear. Oh dear. And apparently Inquisitor Lim's had to twist the knife and say, yeah, he was murdered painfully. Hot damn, Kang! You cold! Ah, I was faster. Suck it, Blue. Can I blow that up? No, I can't. Okay. And there we go.
You handled the guards well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking worked well too.
Who are you?
I am Kang, the man. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much.
A regular Junkrat we have here, don't we? I mean, he even has some of the designs from the guy, or that guy has some designs from this guy. You build flyers?
Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. Have you heard differently? Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I have saved the best for myself. My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous Dragonfly.
You built Gao a special flyer.
Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The Dragonfly will not function. Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hid the extraneous dust inductor where no one will find it. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the Dragonfly can only make short hops.
Will you help me against Gao and the Lotus Assassins?
Yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? You need to listen more carefully. If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the Dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say?
I agree. I will see what I can do.
You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence. Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives that explode.
I have some questions.
Questions are good. It means the wheels are turning. But make it quick. I never let asking get in the way of doing.
Okay. Have you seen a young woman named Fuyao?
Is she one of the slaves? The slave breaker let a girl through this morning. I did not hear her name, but no one else has been brought by.
Okay, I have other questions. How did you come to be here?
Oh, that's a long story, from what I remember. Some experiments went wrong in my old workshop. The explosions. A few estates burned down. Some other things happened. Gao bribed some officials just as I was about to be quartered by 5 horses. Or would that be quinted? Well, regardless, he brought me here to work for him.
Gao rescued you, but you want me to kill him?
Sure, he rescued me, but only to acquire my inventions and misuse them. You don't send dozens of flyers against pitiful villages. There's no elegance to a swarm. Just like you don't use explosives inspired by the great dragon to carve a treasure chamber. A menial use of power without even a decent crater to show for it.
If I use your inventions wrong, you'll turn on me.
No. But if I offer advice, you should at least consider it. Gao ignores guidance. Listen to me, and I'll keep the marvelous dragonfly the best flyer in the air.
Okay, you mentioned Gao's treasure chamber.
Just next to the launch room. I don't know how you get in or out because it is, after all, behind a massive immobile door. I can think of one way to open it, but I don't have a lever long enough, so you'll have to use your head. Well, not literally.
Okay, have other
I
questions?
will restate and reiterate as necessary, but I would like to get back to my tools.
Okay, have you seen an old man named Master Li?
Master Lee? No, I don't think so. Well, I am not so good with names. Or faces. Dates are bad too, but I remember my own handiwork. Several older flyers stopped here briefly. They were full of Lotus assassins, and one big assassin in black armor who seemed to be in charge. Very big, unpleasant look on his mask. They had a prisoner with them, or so I heard, and they all seemed nervous about it. The flyers left for the Imperial City soon after. Does that help?
Okay, one more. What do you know about Assassin Lim?
Oh, I would like to put something explodey in his food, just to see if it would make him blink, because that one has dead eyes, like he's missing something. Sometimes he is here, sometimes he is not. I don't know right now which is true, but I know he is dangerous. Very dangerous.
Okay, goodbye, Kang the Mad.
Yes, goodbye. Go and leave me to think.
Okay, so yeah, that's Kang the Mad. Very eccentric fellow, but otherwise decent to get along with. Like, you want to be next to him so he doesn't blow you up, but you also not sure how close you should be because he might end up blowing himself up too. Go ahead and pull that lever. And all that does is just complete the path. So there honestly wasn't much need to come down here and do this. I don't know. I think they only have this here for you to come in at another angle, but you have to go into the front. So I don't know why they have that lever there. It's just kind of there. Okay, guys. I see how we're going to do this. Oh, sorry. We maxed out our speed for electric strike. Anyway, how fast can I kick these fools? Dang! I got feet like Muhammad Ali. Well, like Muhammad Ali has fists. Yes, I know it's a Bruce Lee style, but still. Excuse me, ma'am. Health up. And when I kick through your barrier, don't mind me. And kick you again. Okay, so let's go ahead and want to swap this out for Dire Flame, and there we go. We don't really need Chi Thief now. 75 silver. Man, for these pirates, they really don't have a lot on them. Let's go through here.
Please, don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside, you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts.
Now wait a minute. These slaves will be house servants. I will not have my guests served by a woman with burns and marks on her face.
You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please.
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
I'm no slave. I am the man with these hands. Oh, by the way, what they're using right now is the Leaping Tiger stance. So yeah, you get Wolverine claws. Admittedly, I'm not using hands right now. I'm using these legs and this blade. Gonna get cut with a long shank, fool. You killed him. I've never seen such violence.
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tien's Landing.
Quiet, girl. A slave doesn't speak unless spoken to. Don't speak to her like that. What? Why not? A slave has to know her place. If I'm going to train these slaves myself, I should get a discount.
I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place.
The girl is not for sale. What? This is an outrage. Do you know how long I traveled to get here? Do you know how long I spent negotiating the price of these slaves? Do you know how much I do not care right now?
Oh, I'm not suggesting that you should take him up on this, not I. But I will say that some silver would help in our mission.
Get away from my daughter, you wretched man. You? What are you doing here? How'd you get away from the guards? Why aren't you with the rest of the slaves? The guards are dead, Lun. The slaves are free, and more than a few of them are looking for you. You don't want them to find you. No, this can't be. I have to get out of here. Run, fat man, run. Thank you, kind sir. I have my daughter back and we are free. If I had any type of reward to give you, it would be yours. We will return to Tian's Landing and tell the entire town of your great deeds. I'm sure Minister Sheng will reward you for helping us. Come, Fuyao. Let's go. The others are waiting for us.
I'm glad you're safe, Mother.
Is it me or does Fuyao kind of look like Lin from the village?
Forced labor is sometimes necessary when difficult work must be done. Perhaps not in this case, but sometimes.
Dang, Zhu. You cold. Well, he was the lowest assassin. It's interesting about Zhu, right? You think he's a closed fist kind of guy, but he kind of walks in between. Closest thing to neutral you're going to get in this game, to be honest. Okay, you can open that up, so let's head upstairs. I'm ready to raid Gao the Greater's treasure room because, man oh man, does he not need it. Hello!
Did you see Gao when he went by? There was fire in his eyes.
There's always fire in his eyes. Dark magic burns inside him.
Yeah, but this time it was worse. Better stay out of his way for the next little while. Something really set him off.
Wait a minute. You there! Who are you? You can't be up here.
Hello, good sirs. I am here to cut you with my blade. I hope that's okay, because I really have nothing else to do. I see I am a bored individual. No. Okay, so let's try out this, let's try out this harmonic combo here. Okay. Interesting. So I didn't get anything from that. Oh, well, at least you know how it works. The pirates have some outstanding machinery, no doubt made possible by Gao the Greater's wealth. And there's Kang the Mad holding a exploding bomb in his hand. Dude certainly is mad. Lower pirate landing. Man, don't you just love these save trains? Ah, look! Demons! Okay. Oh, snap! Right, I forgot that the, Okay, so I'm gonna need to be careful with this because I, honest to God, forgot. No, I didn't mean to do that, didn't mean to do that, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Okay. I wonder if using a spear would be a better move against these guys because I honestly don't know. Now remember that when you destroy one of these guys, they tend to detonate. Okay, bit of health back here. And there we go. Alright, so this must be the launch room. I believe that's the dragonfly hanging above us. Looks like a dragonfly. Oh snap, they brought the ogres. Ah, your spear technique is too slow. Okay, who's next? Guard? I mean, I'll give you this. Having some range will definitely help, but man, I got the speed, I got the power, and I'm willing to make your life a living hell. Right. Right, ooh, another scroll stand, what's up? Jade Empire Bestiary, Volume 4, The Dangers of Demons. The average person is never likely to come across one of these horrific beings. Demons are some of the most dangerous and malevolent beings in all the Jade Empire. Though some demons are not evil, they are all-powerful and rarely can be trusted. If confronted by a malicious demon, it is important to remember that they are usually immune to magic, especially the larger demons. You can successfully combat them with weapons and simple martial styles. Strangely enough, on those rare occasions when demons and ghosts were seen to tangle with strange magics used by the ghosts... Strangely enough, on those rare occasions when demons and ghosts were seen to tangle, the strange magics used by the ghosts seemed to affect these malevolent beasts. So basically what you're saying is that ghosts can affect demons. The magic of ghosts can affect demons, but your basic magic cannot. Flawed Warrior Gem. Now what do we have here? The configuration of the horse. Okay. Don't know what that means, but whatever. So we're going to go through here and another book stand. The History of Flight, Volume 2. The first known successful flight was made by Mad Fong. Though he had studied to become a scholar, he was kicked out of the school for destroying one of their buildings. As you do. Based on the history books, it is difficult to determine if Fong was a genius or insane. Either way, his teachings were original and in the end successful. Though his first several attempts were unsuccessful, he refused to give up. Despite the cost and the obvious danger to his own life, Fong persevered until he completed his first prototype flyer. The flyer didn't do much more than hop across the landscape, but it was a start. A year later, he was able to travel for nearly a mile before crashing and, unfortunately, dying in the process. As you do. Okay, so this is the door, I believe, to Gao's treasure room, but how do we get in there? A lot of Scarlet Gem and some more silver. Okay. I guess we're going to have to call it a part here. Yeah, we're going to call it a part here for now. In the next one, we're going to continue deeper into the pirate fortress and hopefully confront Gal the Great, or at the very least, break open his safe and rob him blind. Deuces!